2024. You will
Mm.
see us again on the live episode in 2025. Now, not saying that you won't see any videos or anything like that, just saying that what you will not see um, is a live one on a Tuesday for the next following Tuesday. And you want to know the reason why? It's
Cause it's
because
horrible.
it's Christmas Eve and it's New Year's Eve. And who gonna be here? Who gonna be here? Who gonna be watching
Not
us?
me, cause I got to work on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day,
Oh,
New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day.
oh my. They just didn't like you,
Yeah,
did they? I'm
the
joking. I'm
ghetto.
joking. I'm joking. So of
The
course we
ghetto.
all know last week was my birthday because of course it was my birthday. I do have a new mic. Shout out to my new mic. You see it, different color and everything. Just
What
wanted y'all to
can the
know that.
people hear you? Can y'all hear peoples?
The people should be definitely able to hear us.
Cause
It was
you's
my
loud
birthday
now.
because, of course, it was my birthday. Oh, I had to
What you
turn. I
got
forgot
wrong
that
there?
I had to turn that sucker down.
Can the
Yeah.
people hear us?
Yes, the people should definitely be able to hear us tonight. Hear me tonight.
Good.
Um, because yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
So, like I said, this is the last episode of 2024 Real Life is Friends podcast. And for a social media question, which I did or didn't see it on social media, but that's not the point. One, I have two questions. The first one being, what is your favorite Christmas movie and your favorite scene? They don't have to be the same movie. Or you can take
That's
a like one you saw as a kid or one you saw as an adult.
favorite Christmas movie.
Yes, because it's about to be Christmas, baby Jesus next week.
I, I don't have a favorite Christmas movie. I mean, I like to watch. What's that movie that come on like continuously on TNT? A
That
Christmas
continue.
Story.
Yeah, okay.
I
Continuously.
mean, I
Okay.
watch it. Uh, I don't have a favorite Christmas movie or scene from a. I mean, I guess from a movie. Ooh, I don't. I don't have one. Oh,
What?
mm-mm. I mean,
So
mm-mm.
so I definitely I like the Christmas story. I like when they were putting the tongue on the little thing and it kind
Oh,
of
no,
stuck.
oh, yeah.
Now, my other, I think the name of the movie is Almost Christmas because that's a classic. Like when I was a kid, but when I got
When you
older,
was a kid, almost Christmas with Chris Brown when
no,
they were
no, no,
shooting
no, 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 no,
the
not no, 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 no. I'm talking about the Christmas story. Now I'm talking about. I think the
oh,
name of that movie is Almost Christmas. Hold on, it's the one with Gabrielle Union.
yeah, when they was shooting the gun, talking about you about to be
Chris,
grandma.
that Chris Brown ain't in that one. Chris, that's called like This Christmas with Regina.
No.
But Almost Christmas is the one that has Gabrielle Union and Monique and things in that. And
Yeah.
when she invited when they were sitting down at the dinner table, and she had
Mm-hmm.
invited the girl,
Oh, from the
the
store.
yeah, from the grocery store. That is one of
Mm-hmm.
my favorite. That's one of my favorites.
You about to meet you stupid bitch, you stupid bitch. You about to meet grandma. Or
Yeah,
something. You
and
don't
talking about,
want to meet
oh, I
grandma.
would love to meet some grandma. And they was like, no, you don't. Because I love Gabrielle Union. She's a friend in my head. And the fact
Really?
that she did her sister like that, that was trash. But it's a movie. It's only a movie. So I forgive her.
I did not know you Gabrielle Union was a friend in your head.
She's always been a friend in my head.
Really?
I feel like if I met her in real life, we'll be real life friends. So real life ish friends.
Okay, you
Okay.
say so.
So another Christmas related one. So I know you all, like, we had our potluck last week, and I know we talked about potluck this week. I mean, last episode. So my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, have you ever did like Secret Santa at work?
Actually, we got one this week, but one Thursday. Uh,
Mm.
I bought my gift. Uh, Depending on how my day is going, that's an hour and a half of socializing at work, and I have work to do.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have it in the car. It just depends on how I feel if I want to go down to the party.
I don't know if that's how that works when you have a Secret Santa, because don't they need their present?
Oh, you know what I'm thinking about?
Dirty Santa,
Dirty Santa.
Chris. Okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah, Dirty Santa. Dirty Santa.
okay.
Not
Secret
not
Santa is when you
Secret
have
Santa.
someone. Okay,
No. We don't do. No, we don't have Secret Santa. I'm sorry.
you never
I
had
was
Secret
thinking.
Santa, not even at the place that we both worked at.
I don't recall.
Oh my goodness, I have the worst experience with Secret Santas.
What did they
I have
give
the
you?
worst. Like, I hope this lady is not watching this.
And if she is, what you gonna do?
When I was in Chattanooga, someone drew my
Mm-hmm.
name for Secret Santa, and they gave me, which, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of quirky, so I like a lot of quirky like stuff, but I feel like most people that don't know me have no
Mm-hmm.
idea what to give me as a present, and they give me things that they either like or things that they think that I would like, and they don't know
Mm-hmm.
me. So I ended up with like, we were giving gifts like throughout the week, and I ended up getting
Okay.
a pen that had like a snowman or something on it. Exactly. Exactly.
Was
Then
it
when
one
I
of them
was
snowmen that one of them ink pens where it kind of like you move
No, it
it
was like
and
a
the snow?
floppy. It was like a floppy one. So not even like a snow globe one. Because I would appreciate a snow globe. I like snow globes. I actually really like snow globes. Um, and I be trying to buy them for my mama just so she can be like, you can have it. Because but no,
Why don't you just
she
buy it
likes
for yourself?
no, she likes stuff like that. But I also like stuff like that too. I like, especially if they like making noises and doing songs. But anyway, um, that was that. The other one of the other times that Secret Santa sucked for me is um the person gave me a present, but they thought they drew somebody else's name. So then they gave me the present that they got for somebody else. And let me just say, it was not something that, it's not even me. Like, there are certain
What
things
was
that
it?
you look at,
So
like,
they
it was
did they?
like it was like dish towels and like chargers or something like that, like plates. I'm like, I use paper plates, people. Like, there's nothing about me. Like, I own real dishes, but I use paper plates. Like, if my pantry wasn't so bad, I will go to my pantry right now. But because that's the door to the pantry, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh God.
But
So did they get that gift for that other person that they thought was that something they knew that person would like,
and
or
I,
they was getting them something that they didn't like that person, so they were just buying a shitty gift?
no, I think the person that they thought name they had would have really liked that, but me, not so much. Like,
Did you
it's not
switch
that
with them?
many people. Like, I would have to say, because obviously my birthday is very close to Christmas, and there was someone at this particular workplace that actually gave me a birthday present that made sense. And I said, this is a person that has paid attention to me. They gave me,
A crock pot?
no, no, because I have plenty. So what's the point? No. They gave me um, they gave me like they gave me a thing that had quotes on it, and I liked it. I love a good quote.
Okay.
I love a good picture quote or whatever. Like it can be like, I love all of that. And that's what she gave me. And that was a great, but I was like, I don't know who you're thinking. And like, that's one of the reasons why now when anybody try to do Secret Santa, I'll be like, let's go to Elster. Cause at least I picked it out and you can just send it. I pick out many things and just send it to me because I don't like a lot of things that a lot of other people like because I am kind of quirky, but I also am one of those people that, for the most part, I buy things that I want throughout the year for myself.
Mhm.
So I never really just have something like, oh, I want XYZ. But yeah, I end up with some chargers that I think I gave them to my mama. I'm positive I gave them to her.
So you regifted.
Absolutely. I re-give a lot of stuff to her because I'm like, Mama, come on.
That
Who
sounds
gets
about like what my grandmama used to do. Somebody give her a gift, and I don't even know if they've made it off the street yet, and she done gave it.
now when my
She'd
mama
be
used
like,
to
"Here."
now when my mama used to teach, like she would get some of the best presents that end up being mine. I just want to go
Mm.
ahead and say that. So thank you to those parents that gave to my mama when she was teaching. I really appreciate her presence.
You really appreciate it.
I really appreciate it. Like I am very thoughtful and considerate when I think about people, like what they would want, like things they interact with, colors they like, things of that nature. And for someone to give me plates, you don't know me. You would have been better off being like, here's go a set of Dixie plates, baby. I would have
No,
been like,
Chinese. That would have
awesome.
been awesome.
I
Some good
I don't really
sturdy
be liking
plates.
the Chinese like that. You mean the Chinese like the Chinese paper plates?
Yeah,
They
them
ain't really
bad
my
boys are sturdy.
favorites. Some about recycled paper products just don't sit right with me because it feels recycled, but it just doesn't sit right with me. But whatever. But like I said before, last week, Jamie Foxx is my birthday twin. Jamie Foxx had a special. We both
Mhm.
celebrated a birthday on Friday the 13th.
You and Taylor.
Um, Taylor, Nene Leaks, Red from Bad Girls Club is a lot of us and a lot of other people in real life. Um, but Jamie Foxx has a special on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me what you thought about his special. Because there's been some people that was like, this should have been an interview. Or they didn't like it. And a lot of people said it was emotional. So let me know exactly how you felt about it because I got my own, of course, interpretation
I
of it.
wasn't emotional.
Okay.
Uh, no, I wasn't sitting there crying or nothing. I thought it was funny. I thought it was his way of telling the story. I mean, because he can put the narrative out there of what happened versus, you know, sitting down talking to somebody. So I think he did it his way.
Okay.
It was funny. Yeah, it was funny. Also too serious. I think him being a celebrity, I think it did kind of change his mind. I mean, not change his mind, but I guess change his perspective because he was like, "I'm Jamie Foxx. What the fuck you mean? I'm Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx." So he had that, I think, celebrity mentality. And I think that like he was like, "Oh shit, I am not invisible. Stuff can happen to me, can happen to my health. And you go 20 days and you don't know nothing that
Yeah.
went on, you know, that is life changing there. That should open his mind up and his eyes, he should see things a whole lot differently, which I think he does. Uh will he still date white women? Probably so, just not out in public, as he said. But I think he knows the value of a black woman. Uh his sister, she was a praying sister. Also too, I'm willing to bet if them nurses over at that good Piedmont or wherever he was at was some
Yeah,
sisters.
Piedmont. Yeah.
Then was some sisters. And there was probably was some good sisters, there was some therapists, folks that kind of whipped him in the shade. And
Mm-hmm.
so I liked it. Like I said, I thought it was good. Like I said, I didn't cry. Uh maybe I just wasn't emotional that day.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it was good.
I enjoyed it too. One, he's a birthday twin, so respect is given. Um, but Jamie is also a great storyteller.
Right.
So him telling the story of what happened, obviously throwing in comedy in it, throwing in his religion in it, throwing in,
Mhm.
a lot of things that I guess truly make him who he is.
Right.
Singing, dancing, the jokes, the impressions of,
Mhm.
being Denzel, then Dave
Right.
Chappelle, and then who
Mhm.
else did he say he was?
Ti. He was imitating Ti and somebody
He's
else.
yeah. Now I
Donald
will.
Trump, maybe did he imitate him? I think.
I can't remember that part. Um, I was just rewatching it before we started, so but I didn't get to finish it because I was doing
Okay.
something else. But I will say this: people are criticizing him, saying like, "Don't come back to black women now. Don't come back to black women now." And I was like, first of all, he never said he was coming back to black women. He just said he wasn't gonna be seen with white people, white women in public. That's all he said.
Pretty much.
Like,
I
I
mean,
did.
that's what he said.
I did think it was funny when they were like, "Oh yeah, Jamie's a clone. Jamie's a clone. He did this. Oh, Jamie's a clone." And he was like, then Jamie was with a white come up. Then I was with a white girl, and they was like, "Oh no, that's the real Jamie right there." That was hilarious to me. That is hilarious.
Oh, he back.
so, so clones can't decide to date white women apparently.
You remember that time
White,
they used to say that Gucci Mane was a clone because he
yes.
had lost all that weight.
Apparently, a lot of people are clones. You ask the right person.
I mean, I guess my thing is why they talking. Don't come back to us now. The thing is, was he checking for any of us? No.
But I think I feel like it's the mother of his $2. Aren't they black?
If they are, they real yellow. But them children is yellow. They like they mix with something.
Let me see. First of
Now
all,
that
I didn't even
last
know.
one,
I didn't even know he had two kids. Let's just be honest. The only one I ever known he had is Kareem. I
yeah, that
never
new
knew
one,
he had. Yeah, and I was
that
like,
young girl.
yeah, I was like, she was out there playing on the
Well, I
guitar.
remember a while back. What was that lady that played on the Jamie Foxx show with him?
Oh
Chris,
no, that lady is she's white. That
which
first
one?
daughter, that first daughter mama, she is white.
Oh, I just told you that the way they look, they might. Ain't nobody black in that family but him and his family, his sisters.
I had no idea.
Mm. But that don't surprise me. Uh, that his children about a white woman. They look like they are.
Well, that's the first one. I'm trying to figure out about the second one.
Now she may be mixed. That black side may be coming out of her because that hair was a little coarse, but it was wild. So I'm willing to bet she still got a white mama. Just his genes kind of kicked in.
They don't have a picture of her. I don't appreciate that.
Oh, you know what? I can appreciate that. You may not need to see your baby mamas and daddies. Some of them don't need to be seen. So you can't really be mad at that.
But I want to know what she looks like. And her
That's
name
a
is
rabbit hole.
her
That's a
name is not
rabbit
really
hole you're
happening.
going to go down later on tonight.
Whatever. But let me tell you a couple of things that Jamie Foxx said, and I said, okay, then this is definitely interesting. Um, I agree with you. The other baby mama she ain't white. I ain't saying she black. She might be a combination of the two. But because I wanted to rewatch it to get these two quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know in the thing that he kept on saying, if I can stay funny, I can stay alive. Then he
Right.
said, when he said, why him? And he said, because he's a good person and those, there's bad people, whatever, and why was it happening to him and not to them? And when he said those bad people already belong to someone else and you belong to me. And I said, well,
Repeat that.
it says when Jamie Foxx was talking to God, he said that he was having a conversation with God and he was
Mm.
wondering why him, because there was bad people in the world and why wasn't it happening to them instead in
Right.
not in happening to him instead. And he said that God was like, these bad people already belong to someone else. You belong to me.
Mm.
And I said, well,
Well, you know what? You can't argue with nobody, and they walk with the King Jesus.
okay,
Uh, and what they hear, because everybody hear things differently
of course,
in their walk and talk with God. Now, would I have been the same way too? Like, why I got to have this? Why so and so can't get it? You know. So I get that. Uh, but yeah, I think it was an eye opener. I think that probably forced him to kind of slow down and
yeah,
just really kind of stop and smell the roses. Because I can't imagine what a celebrity life is really like, but I'm
yeah.
quite sure it's full of parties. you know,
He said he left them parties early. Don't play.
where he might have left that bad boy early, but I guarantee you he went to another party after that. So I mean, he can say what he wanted to say. Uh, but I liked it. I thought it was good.
Another quote that he said, and I'm gonna butcher this other quote because I didn't read I was trying to write it down on the thing, and I should have just pressed pause, and I didn't. So my
Oh, you
bad.
should just use closed caption, because I have to look at some shows now with closed. Matter of fact, I have to look at TV now with closed caption, and I can hear, but I be want to hear what they say and say. And sometimes they stuff me. It helps with my viewing TV.
I only do that with the Korean shows. I watch a lot of Korean shows because for whatever
What?
reason the dubbing of the Korean shows makes sense to me. Some of the other dubbing, I'm like, this is a headache. Y'all is doing too much. The mouth and stuff is moving. It's
What
just
Korean
it just
show is you watching?
I watch their reality shows like Inferno. It's like a dating show.
In the
I
in
legit.
the Korea?
hmm Very
What
interesting.
channel that's on?
Netflix.
Okay.
So he said, God bless me with talent. He also said, God bless him with other things. I don't remember exactly what those other things was. And
Mm-hmm.
then he says, and when I forgot about God, he blessed me with a stroke.
Hey, I mean, again, that could have been what he needed to
hmm
slow that red Corvette down, and really can't be mad at him.
No.
I mean,
Because I tell people all the time, like if you don't pay attention to yourself and do what you gotta do, your body gonna tell you what you gotta do. You at that point, you're not gonna have another option
right.
because
And
it won't
you
let you
know
go.
what? And I think it was good for him that he did have, he can bounce back or
Yeah,
come back from it or whatever. Because think about it, a lot of people don't come back from that and are
that's
not
true.
able to, have mobility of they arms and their legs and can talk right. He lost 20 days that he can't remember, but think of
Yeah,
folks that cannot.
yeah.
So
They didn't come
I
back at all. Yeah,
right. hmm So I think that was uh it was good. I liked it.
I
I
did too.
think it's definitely worth watching, and I will watch it again.
Yeah, I probably finish watching the rest of it after the
Yeah.
podcast is over because, like I said,
hmm
I did truly enjoy it.
Yeah. I liked it.
So the internet has been buzzing
Mm.
with Remy Ma and Papoose. Is that how you say his name?
Papoose.
Papas.
Papoose,
Papas.
girl. Papa.
So apparently he has a girlfriend, and the girlfriend was saying things. Remy Ma was saying things. He was saying that he was basically trying to say that Remy Ma is a bad mom and she wasn't there for the child for Christmas. And she is out here posting videos of Christmas with him in the background because apparently they all still stay in the same house. Yes.
In the same house and in the same house, but she didn't spend Christmas with the daughter, but they in the same house. Where did she go? To another room or down in the basement or what?
Apparently she got the bag. He doesn't. He still stays there. So I don't know how that seemed awkward to me because now you can only go to the girlfriend house. And first of all, I just want to say I never even heard of this girl, this lady that's a boxer, Clarissa Shields or something like that.
Yeah, I think I
Um,
saw. So I never heard of it, but I don't follow boxing, so
I don't either,
take that with
but
a grain of salt.
surprisingly, as I was trying to watch something on TV the other day, apparently there is a movie or about to be a movie out concerning her.
A movie, a tubie.
I I don't know. I don't know what level. But
It's probably
no,
tubie because
no, no, because I wasn't on Tubi, so it had to have been like Netflix or something.
no, that ain't giving Netflix. She ain't giving Netflix. Now I may be
Apparently,
wrong.
apparently she's very accomplished. I don't know her, but that
Hmm.
doesn't say anything because why would I know her?
Yeah, like I
Um,
said, I'm not in the boxing world, so I don't quite know that. Uh, but why was she? What led to her getting a documentary or movie about her? Is she like Mike Tyson famous?
so it's gonna air on December the 25th. So next week it will
Christmas
air.
on what?
Well, that's the release date. Let me get the information. Has to do with her in the 2012 Summer Olympics or whatever. Again, I don't know her.
2012?
Yeah, it's called is this the one? Yeah. So it's called The Fire Inside, and it's a
Mm,
biographical sports film, and it is going to be released on Amazon. I knew it was
mm.
one of those streaming services. So it's going to be
Okay,
on
I'll
Amazon.
check it out. I'll check it out. I can say okay.
Again,
So
I
he
never
got
knew
him a
it.
fighter. So
She's
that
yeah.
he went from somebody that shot. Yeah, he needs to kind of watch what he doing because, and the probably reason why she ain't went mollywop that girl because she knows she's still on paper right now.
I don't think
Mind
she
you,
on
this is
paper no more, is she?
I don't know, but she the same one that shot her friend allegedly. Shot her
No,
friend.
baby, you went to jail. It's no more allegedly at this point. These are
Man,
facts.
she went to jail. Been at least what 10 years? Might not 10. She might have spent a good
It was a
5.
minute.
It's yeah. She might have spent about 5, a good solid 5 years in there. Shot her homegirl because she stole money out of her purse or something. I, and he wanna she fighting her battle. She know she like her freedom. She done got that ankle monitor off, and she ain't about to let nobody mess that up for her. So again, I don't know. They stayed in the same house, and she didn't spend Christmas with the daughter. That sounds foolish to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But she posted a video showing that she was there, and he was in the background on the steps, on the stairs.
Mm. Papoose.
And she spent 6 years in jail, in prison.
And how much did she shoot that girl over? 2,500, maybe.
I don't even
It
think it
wasn't a
was.
lot.
I don't even think it was that. I thought it was like 1,500 maybe.
So that means she shot her homegirl for less than 5,000. And you mean to tell me he don't think that she'll mollywop his ass? Okay.
Yeah, because I think that's one of the things she said. She was like, because allegedly she was saying, "Why would I get my brothers when I can whoop you?
See,
Why would I call my brothers and cousins when I can whoop you?"
and that's the thing. She done been to jail. She know she know what she can do. She know what her ministry is and her limitations is. And she was like, you know what? Let me just go and let him ride this out. Now he did hold her down while she was in prison.
Yeah.
Gave her a child, you know.
Well, she already had a
And I thought,
child.
huh?
She already had a child. She has
Yeah,
a
but I
son
thought
because
he
you
was
remember that the son got arrested. They dropped the charges, from my understanding. I think it was like
okay.
related to a murder or something like
Oh,
that.
a murder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That takes it to another level. Okay.
No,
Hmm. Well,
very, very
clearly they
interesting.
about that life, and he need to just slowly back away.
Okay, and then this girl talking about fighting, baby. You is trying to bring fisticuff to a gunfight. Don't do that.
Let it go. Loose. Let it go, Remy. Let Pampoos, Papoos, Pam, Pow Pow. Let him just go on and go on. You know, get you some child support that she can get a little bit out of.
But
But I
no,
would.
she gonna have to be the one paying because she's the one
Oh,
apparently
she
that
made more
has the
money.
money. Yeah,
Yeah, because he ain't doing nothing but what, battle raps or something.
I think he may produce.
Okay.
And
He
they
ain't
said
on my Pandora station.
she out probation.
Okay. Well, like I said, he ain't on my Pandora station or any of my XM radio stations that I listen to. So
Yeah,
may
I don't know not one song from him. Now, let me just tell you that Conceited by Remy Ma was what I used to have on my MySpace. Mm-hmm.
on MySpace. You had a MySpace?
Yes. Yes, I had a MySpace.
Why
This
MySpace
ain't
is
nothing
no
that you
longer?
used to. Ordinary, unusual. You got to have the mind state like I'm so great. Yes, that was what was on my MySpace. So you didn't have it on MySpace.
No,
Why didn't you have a MySpace?
I thought that was only for rappers.
Yes, so MySpace.
Ain't that what people got on for their music to get like heavy?
Oh my.
So you want to be a rapper?
No.
What was the purpose of MySpace?
It was like Facebook, but you had your top friends. And then like that's how you know when people was beefing. Like you go to their top friends, it's like top 8, I think. And if they remove, you be like they broke up. Like it was the best way to be nosy. Cause baby, as soon as somebody broke up, they snatched that person from their top 8.
Oh, so it
I
would
think it was like a
it would
top 8.
oh, so it wouldn't automatically generate it. You
No,
assign people to be those.
yeah, you create your top 8.
Ah, okay. But you knew if somebody would did that top 8 or 10, they were beefing.
Yes, like their relationship is over.
Okay, so really that's just a different version, like you said, of Facebook.
And you had your
It's
you had your own song. Like so when somebody goes to your MySpace page, that comes up. Like your song comes up. You select what song it was. Um and you had a lot of other stuff that you had on MySpace, but that top 8 and that song, And not to mention, like someone said, baby, which with MySpace, you had to learn how to code because you had to put in all them little codes in to put what you wanted.
Codes.
Yes.
That's too difficult. I'm glad I didn't
Like
join that.
the behind the scenes, what you see, you know how like you press the wrong button on your computer, and then you start seeing some stuff on the side. Yes,
So
you had
where
to
would
put
you
in
get the
that code.
codes from?
Uh, like different websites had different codes, and you would just go put it in to make sure that like that has this correct banner or that has this correct song or whatever it is. Most of the time, it was for like graphics and things like that. But yeah, but
Mm.
Conceited used to be my song that I used to play on
What?
the MySpace.
I
And I knew exactly how somebody felt about me because I was either in their top 8 or not in their top 8. If I wasn't in their top 8, we beefing.
so how many? Okay, so you can be in several people top 8. How many friends did you have on there?
I don't really know.
Can you still log into your MySpace,
I think
or did they shut it down?
no, I think you can still log into your no, it's still up from my understanding. I think my space is still going. Like it's still up. It may be archived, but it's still up.
You ought to log into yours and see.
Cause I did. I googled my MySpace page.
Hmm.
Now some of the stuff, the codes probably ain't working no more. But let me just pull it up.
Y'all was hacking stuff in the early age.
Just
Now I'm afraid that part of the internet I didn't get hold of.
now I just really don't understand what my like. I just pulled up somebody else's MySpace page, so I'm trying to see if I can find my own.
Hmm. Well, I thought it was for rappers. Sorry.
Mm. And I don't even know what my name was on it. So that's probably some of the issue of
And
me
that
not
email
even
address you used
understanding.
probably ain't even valid no more. That might have been your first email address you made.
It probably was my college email address or something.
Mm.
And no, I don't still have that email address. I had it for a long time and then they snatch it away from us talking about, we gotta put alumni on it. Well, now I don't know the passwords and know how to get into the stuff. Just whatever.
Send them an email and say you're trying to retrieve your email
I used to
address.
call our IT department all the time, even after they were my buddies. It was like four
To
of them.
fix your personal computer?
No, I'm just saying, like, it was like four of them. I used to hang out with them. I'd be like, let's go down to the little area where they're at. They had to do a lot of stuff for me because I was receiving harassing phone calls at one point in time, and they had to go help me out, let me know who was doing what.
Who's harassing you? Oh, tell.
I will not be talking about that on this episode. No, sorry, Bob. No, I will not.
What? Put
But
a
yeah,
pin in it. We coming back to that for the new year.
that would never be talked about on this podcast. Okay, that part would never, because
Oh.
it involves too much stuff that never. No, that's mm-mm. Let's just say that I found out who did it. Because the good old IT department. I
Where's
think
that person that now they dead?
mm-mm. I don't
They
know.
still there?
I don't like. I don't know that. Like, no, I have no idea. I assume they're alive.
Okay, we'll have to take this offline because I need details.
Yeah, that was a yeah. Like it got to the point they were like, do you want another phone number?" And I was like, "No, I'll just keep the phone number." And I think I ended up calling the person and was like, "Listen, stop harassing me." I think they eventually end up stopping.
Hmm. You could have been an episode of something on TV. Hmm. A little
Yes.
known fact.
No, that story would never go public. No, I will not.
You
It's
just
not a
change the names.
it's not a
Like the
story, yeah.
people on Law and Order, what they say.
And I have to be one of those people that be in the shadows with the silhouette, so you won't know who it is because no sorry, Bob.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you could have
Mm-mm.
been on the TV.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
mm. Okay. Okay. I take your word for it.
It was too much.
Mm.
But anyway, I just feel like with them, I think that people saw them, especially because most men abandon women once they go into the prison system and in jail. So I think that people were really under the impression that like he's a great guy, he's a cool guy, and based on what Remy Ma is saying, that's not the truth. Because she was also talking about the girl was begging him to send her like flowers or something like that. And she was like, "Why are you begging this man?" And then, like, some people are like, "Why are you over here arguing with a man that is still married to this lady and apparently still living in the same house? Leave
Well,
it
you know
alone.
what?
Leave it
My
alone."
thing is this is that, and I've had this conversation many a times. I think most women are like, it's better to have a piece of a man than no man, and that's probably what she's thinking. Like, uh, I got some, and then probably thinking too, he a rapper. He can, take her to the next level in her boxing career. There used to be a time if you was cheating on somebody, shit, you didn't tell nothing.
Okay.
So why you on there beefing and putting stuff out there? That makes no sense to me. Like, you let everybody know you with a cheater. So you cheat, that's committing adultery.
Yeah, it is. Why you say that like you somebody old grandmama though? That's committing adultery.
Because it is. It's you out here telling folks you cheat. Like, they happy they cheat. And I think even the man that Remy Ma was cheating with got on TV online, did a whole live and talking about he didn't know she was cheating. They said, dude, keep that shit to yourself. Keep it as pillow talk or talk between your friends. There's no need for you to be around here holding a full-fledged live chat telling folks you was sleeping with a married woman.
And
None of it is right.
then he like Papoose remove tell him I need y'all to tell Papoose to unblock me so we can have a chat or something like that. Cause
It's past mistakes.
allegedly Papoose knocked him out or whatever. I don't know.
But yet still he holding court online, talking about what he doing. Both all of them silly.
Yeah.
Bottom line, all of them
Yeah.
silly. You don't tell nobody you around there cheat. Why you want to tell somebody you cheat? You embarrassing not only yourself, your children, and your family.
Yeah.
Everything don't need to be told.
Mm-mm.
Like, chill. Do what you gonna do and keep it pushing.
So we had another recommend. Jamie Foxx was a recommendation that we had from one of our listeners, and we also had a recommendation about Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Now when it came to Cross, because again, I told y'all on this, I don't have Amazon Prime anymore, so I could only watch the one free episode. Just saying, disclaimer, full disclaimer. I was
And
only
then,
able to watch the one for one
so
episode.
there's 9 episodes she missed.
No, it says it's only 8 episodes. I missed 7.
I thought it was 10 episodes.
It says the number of episodes 8 on the Google.
Oh, maybe. Uh, she done missed 7 whole episodes. But it was very good. It was very suspenseful. I didn't. It was not predictable. And let me tell you, hon, if I ever go missing in these streets, baby, I better call Alice Cross and tell him to come get me.
Okay.
We want him to be my detective. Find me, Alex Cross. I really liked it.
I did too. I enjoyed my episode. I may go ahead and get the, the full Amazon Prime experience, to
Yeah,
be able to
I say
watch
go and get
all
your little.
the rest of them.
Yeah,
At
get your
least
little
at
prime.
least for at least for a month,
Can you
and
not?
then I turn it back off again.
Can you try? Prime is not like. Like they don't do like 7-day free trial.
I think they do, but I don't know if I already, because I did it. I used to have Prime, and
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't have Prime, and then I used to have the yearly, and then I paid for it for a couple of months. I got the free trial and paid for it for a couple of months. So I don't know if they're gonna let me do another free trial again. I don't know.
Use another address.
I got more email addresses. Definitely got more email addresses.
You know, like that meme with a
This
woman.
this podcast might have Amazon Prime. Hey baby, listen. I'm just saying.
Amazon,
It got a
Jeff
telephone number too. You got a telephone
Jeff
number. You got an email address.
Bezos, help a sister out. Give us that prime
So
around here.
let me ask you this question. So did they ever figure out who, like, you ain't got to tell it if you don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
but did they ever figure out who killed the wife?
I'm trying to see the guy that. No.
Mm.
Well,
Because that was so suspicious. The death was so suspicious to me.
right, and I
Because
want to say I don't know,
me and my knowledge of the first episode, that's all just saying.
but I'm trying to think back because oh, I don't think we know what happened. We know she was shot, but I don't think that particular case was
Mm.
solved.
Okay.
Because that man that did die, I don't know if he had anything to do with uh her case.
Mm.
Or he might have played a part in it. I feel like it
Okay.
was that other guy. That that little other black man that was in, I don't know if he was in that first episode. Uh little short black guy had a little flat top or something.
Hmm.
He might not have been in the first episode.
Yeah, because
But
that's
it was
all I
good.
have.
I liked it. I'm
I
gonna tell
enjoyed the
you what
first
it
episode. Yeah, I did.
yeah. Now watch Late Daters. Watch that.
Baby, I've watched like 4 episodes of that hot mess. First
Let
of
me tell
all,
you.
I've seen Nate somewhere. I don't know where I seen Nate at. I don't know. Like, I used to have the Kid on Stage app. They don't have the app anymore.
Oh
And his
really?
wife used to have a dating show called Love on Stage. And I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out, since he's in the Atlanta area, I'm trying to figure out, was he on the first season or not?
Oh,
Like,
you
was
you
he
talking
one
about
of
the
the potential
military night?
suitors? Yeah, was he one of the
Hey.
potential suitors? Because he looked so familiar, and I feel like that's maybe where I saw him at. But when I say these people are a hot mess, and I'm
You
like,
know
no
what?
wonder our generation sucks at dating and the other generation sucks at because y'all suck. What are y'all
You
out
know
here doing?
the thing is, it's hard to help everybody, the young and the old, in dating. A niece look like somebody I've seen on one of these TLC shows.
Mm,
Like she could have been on one of those 90 Day Fiance some type of
mm,
show. She looked familiar, but I finished it. I like Suzanne. Suzanne, baby, the hot
was
girl,
that
the
the
white hot.
Georgia?
Uh
Was
huh.
that the Georgia? Okay, okay. Georgia
It's funny with
Bulldog
her little,
fan.
yes, with her little sassy self.
She
Baby
was
girl
like,
with the
I don't supposed to be calling anybody. I don't supposed to be doing this. Like, lady,
she
ain't nobody telling you to sleep with this man. Ain't nobody telling you to hold his hand. They just said, act like you interested. That's
and I'm
all.
And the other little lady, baby, Pam, honey, baby, her mind is racing 500 miles per minute. She can't get the words out fast.
Is that the other white lady
Flight
that kept
attendant.
talking too much?
No,
Yeah,
that
the
was
flight. No, yeah, that
the
is
flight.
yes, the flight attendant that was like in this world and this, and I just had to stop because like I can just take any more entitlement and I just can do this. And I was like, and that man was like, she ain't asked me nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly, exactly.
She was too much for him.
She was too much for me. I'm like, lady.
But she did kind of calm down she did. I think she found her a good fit for her. Uh,
Mm,
what's the other? Was it Pam, the black lady with the big glasses too? What was her? I think her name was Pam. I don't know if they
I,
showed her.
I only really know Nate name. I know other people name, but don't. I know Georgia Bulldog fan. Don't ask me her name. And I know flight attendant. And I know the black lady with the daughter that got the boy name.
Anise.
Her
Anise.
her
That's
daughter got
the.
a boy name,
I can't
or
remember
maybe
his
I guess
daughter
it's unisex.
name. But that you need to finish all them episodes, cause man, they a handful. Anise, baby, the black lady, Miss Anise, she looks good to be 60. I think she
Mm-hmm.
said she's 62. So she looks good to be 62.
Oh
But
yeah.
honey, them you know what? We got to pray up. Cause if the old folks is having trouble, especially the old women, it's hard out here.
But
It's hard.
I just think a lot of times in dating in general, people just have unrealistic expectations. Everybody wants you to chase them. Everybody wants you to be the opposite of what they want. Like it's just a lot. But flight
I
attendant
mean,
lady, she was doing too much for me. Cause she was like, and then they did this and da da da. I was like, lady, calm down. Calm
I'm
down.
telling you, her mind was racing. This how fast it was going.
She was like, because that's Warren Buffett playing. And I just couldn't take the elitist people and da 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 da.
And not to mention the dead husbands she got. Like
Okay.
two of them.
I'd be
Told
like,
that poor little bald headed man, do you want to date me now? And a kid to me.
I'd be like, nope. But I'm like, what world would you live in? See, this is what I'm talking about for as delusional is concerned. What world are you living in that says I do not want to deal with elite people, yet and still I'm working for an airline as a flight attendant for a private jet?
True, because she definitely was working a
Now
private
I
jet.
can understand if she's saying she don't want to deal with the elite people and she down here at the frontier. Like, baby, I can understand that at that point. But you on
Not
a
the
private jet.
frontier.
Who is you interacting with? Who
And
is
then she
affording
said,
this private jet?
let me tell you, then she said she was did she say she had met the Beatles or dated one of them she knew? Can't remember what she said.
She said she had
Sister
met
Pam.
somebody. She was doing too much.
But Suzanne Sugarbaker ish was my favorite.
This Georgia Bulldog.
Hmm.
Okay. When the
Yeah.
guy told her
So
Roll Tide, I cracked up laughing because I am a Roll Tide fan as well. So, and then she was like, yes, I got him to go to a Georgia game.
I think she ended up
I was
calling him
like, he
baby
probably
easy.
doesn't care unless they're playing Alabama. Otherwise, he probably be like, okay, let's go Georgia Bulldogs. I don't care. But yeah,
Yeah. But it was fun. It's a good little show. So yeah, you got to finish them other uh 4 episodes. And Michelle Obama is the producer.
no,
Mhm.
oh, no wonder Nate said that he met Michelle Obama. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes a
Mhm.
lot of sense now.
Yeah, it was really good. Oh, Sister Shell did good with that
Wow,
show. Nice wholesome foolishness.
definitely foolishness. Not sure
Real
about the
wholesome
wholesome or
foolishness.
anything other part, but definitely foolishness.
It
But
was
seriously
wholesome
though, wasn't a
foolishness.
girl named like I know this is a unisex name, but wasn't a girl Annalise or whatever? When her daughter named like Dylan or something?
I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't look.
Like a unisex traditional like, but more leaning toward a guy
I,
name.
didn't, I don't recall her name. I did good to remember
Yeah,
the
you
main
did.
folks' name.
You did good.
That part.
So, because obviously next week is going to be Christmas, and then the week after
Christmas
that is going to be
time is
New
here.
Year's. So what kind of traditions are you going to be able to, or are you having, or you kept, or whatever, as it relates to either Christmas or New Year's Eve
Probably
or
New
New
Year's
Year's?
just making sure my house is clean, or I'm not washing, making sure my laundry is done before the New Year, because I don't want to wash nobody out the family, as people say.
So do you do the last Friday and the first Friday? No washing.
I'm probably up until New Year's Eve washing clothes.
Okay, so because I don't wash clothes the last Friday or the first Friday.
Why?
I don't want to wash nobody out or wash nobody in. I don't
How
want
you
no
gonna
parts of
wash
nothing.
somebody in
I
the
don't.
family?
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I just
How
leave
you
them
gonna wash
alone.
somebody
I
in the
leave
family?
laundry alone on Fridays
I'm washing
if I
on
don't do
clean
nothing
on up
else.
to now. I'm washing clean on up to oh New Year's Day. Probably at least 10. I say 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve.
Hmm.
And I really
Yeah.
don't have no Christmas. I mean, I don't think there's not really a Christmas tradition. Well, I will say this. I think with my pops and siblings, we would always do like when my mama was living, have like Christmas Eve, like heavy hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and then we have a
Okay.
breakfast on Christmas Day. So I think we're probably gonna do the breakfast on Christmas Day. Uh
Mm.
but I think that's about it. I mean, there's nothing, no diehard traditions. I mean, there used to be a time when family would go to various family members' houses for the holidays. But now it's like, we just stay within our own little set and just
Mm.
visit each other. So really no big major traditions. What
Now
traditions y'all got?
we did used to do Christmas Eve. We
Mm-hmm.
used to do Christmas Day, but then it was a lot of grandkids and great grandkids, and it just made more sense for people to stay at their own house. And we did it
Mm-hmm.
on Christmas Eve. We did it up until like COVID, and then really after it happened, we really haven't did it too much
Since
anymore.
COVID.
My mama don't like to cook, so typically, and based on like the jobs that I've had, I always had to go back to work the following day. So unless it went on a holiday, weekend or something like that, I'm typically always driving back on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I normally have to go to work, and my mama don't be cooking. My mama, she'll cook chicken stew. I don't like chicken stew like that.
What's chicken stew? I
Chicken
mean, I
stew.
guess it's stew and chicken, but
Yeah, or chicken
that's
stew,
for the
whatever you
Christmas.
want to call. Yeah, she don't even cook real food no more. She just cook soup, and I be like, I'm going
I
home.
am quite sure your mom is not appreciating you putting her business on Front Street.
My mama loves chicken stew, but seriously,
Okay.
for some reason she stopped cooking. I think I was in when I was still in Huntsville, so it's been a while since she stopped cooking regular food. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I say regular food, like most people have like Thanksgiving type food on Christmas.
Right.
My mom stopped that a long
Mm-hmm.
time ago. I was in Huntsville and she stopped it, and I was like, "Let me go find me some food." And I think I wasn't able to find any, so I don't know what I ended up eating. But I was like, I don't want to eat no chicken stew. That's what I don't want to eat. So
So does she plan on making chicken stew this
I don't
Christmas?
know. I have no idea what she planning on doing. Again, I'll be on my way back home.
You got to work the day after?
Uh-huh. I work remote, but
Okay.
We
Yeah, cause
from
I
the country, baby. I ain't gonna be able to get no signal in the country. I barely can get phone service in the country. I ain't gonna about to test no internet. I'm from the
see. I'm
country.
off Christmas Day and then the day after Christmas, but I got to work that Friday. So yeah, I'll definitely go home Christmas Day. Not sure if I come back that same late that night or what. I hadn't figured it out yet.
Mm. Now for New Year's, um, the whole black eyed peas,
I never got into that because
greens.
I don't eat all that stuff.
I eat it on that day, and
You eat
then
it on that day?
I don't eat it no more. Especially black eyed peas. But I've grown to like be like, well, I guess black eyed peas aren't really that bad. But I just eat it that one day and that's it. And I'm not gonna open a can of black eyed peas any other time. And yes, I said a can. Ain't nobody who is actually out here cooking the black eyed peas from yeah, they come from a can.
Somebody is.
Not I.
Well, it definitely ain't me because I wouldn't know how to cook them anyway.
I just put them on the stove and just cook them.
Like the black, I guess you don't need seasoning and peas.
Yeah, you can. But I probably get them glories. They got some seasoning on
I
them.
mean, I ain't talking about greens. I'm talking about beans. Do you
Yeah,
need
that's
to
what I'm
put
talking about. The
seasoning
black
in?
eyed peas. Yeah, don't talking about black eyed peas.
Glory make black eyed peas?
Mm-hmm.
No, I know Glory made jeans. I'm not jeans. Greens,
Mm. But yeah.
but mm-mm. I don't eat all that. And
Oh, my
maybe
mama
my
said she bought a can of stew. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got time. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
just probably get you a little honey baked ham. Get you a few slices. You can get it on the little slice. You know.
And like it, I don't even necessarily want like Thanksgiving type food or whatever, but I just want something that's why is this dog in our video?
Say hi, Sonny.
Nobody cares about you, Sonny. I hate to hurt your feelings. No, I don't. I don't hate to hurt your feelings. And I found out my niece got one of these dogs. I'm like, sister, who dog is that in your pictures?
And what'd she say?
She said it was her daughter, my niece. And I'm like, why is there a dog? Who are y'all people with these animals?
Say hi, Sonny. Tell the people hi.
First of all, your dog is ugly, and you need to understand that. The quicker you
No,
understand
no,
it,
no son is slandered will be.
he's not a third host of this podcast.
He's gonna be the reason we boom blow up.
Yeah, yeah. If you say
Just
so.
saying. I'm just saying.
If you
Put him in the.
if you say
Put him
so.
in.
Again, if you say so.
Ain't that right, son? But yeah, no really major
But I can't
traditions
believe
for
you
us.
never. So, what food do y'all normally eat? Y'all just eat whatever on Thanksgiving? I mean, on New Year's Day, then, since you don't eat the
You know me.
traditional.
I mean, cause you know I'm a picky eater. I don't eat
Fleming's is
stuff like
probably
that.
not gonna be open. And I'm joking. They will. There are a
Who
lot of
gonna be
places be open
open?
on New Year's. Fleming's.
Ooh, would like a good
Actually, a
old
lot of places are gonna be open because STK is gonna be. I think STK is gonna be open. Open.
on New
A
Year's.
lot of places are. Yeah, a lot of places. New Year's Eve as well. A lot of places gonna be open.
Hmm. Yeah, I just never really. I don't. We can blame my mama. May she rest in heaven, rest in peace. For I guess me, cause I mean, of course she ate everything. My pops ate everything. I don't know how. I just got to be, plain Jane. I don't eat.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the texture. I eat green beans, but
Or you
black
going to
eyed
church
peas.
for New Year's Eve?
I doubt it. I
Okay.
got to work
Cause
New Year's Eve
oh,
and you and New Year's Day. They want me alert and oriented. I ain't gonna something got to give.
We used to, because they used to have watch meetings. So all the churches back home got together
Mm-hmm.
and did it. I did it at my church that I belong to now. I did it because, baby, that year everybody was dying. I said, I need to be in the good Lord. I need to be in the house of the Lord because everybody was dying that year. And I need the Lord to know that I'm there. I'm like Jamie Foxx now. I needed him to understand that I was his child. He needed to look out for me. Um,
What happened that year when you said I need to be there with Jesus?
yes, I'm like, too much is going on. Too much is going on. Which is really crazy because what ended up happening is that we went to church.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as church got over, we then went to the club.
But it's
So,
called
but that's how we
balance.
bring out but we brought in a new year with the Lord in the house of the
That's
Lord.
balance. That's
Exactly.
balance. You
Yeah,
know,
we
one time when I lived in Memphis, uh, the church had New Year's service, but then in the fellowship hall was a party, and they were playing,
this was the
good
custom
music.
pastor church. Was this the custom
No,
preacher church in Memphis? Because
no, I did not
who
go
else
to his
is?
church.
Because why is you having a party? I left it. I left the church to go to the party.
No,
There's a
it was a
difference.
good, and let me tell you, it was fun. I never thought that I would have, because the pastor, because he's not, he's in Memphis. I mean, not Memphis. He's in
Arkansas.
DC now, I think.
Oh,
But he was all about, okay, there's balance. And so, I mean, it wasn't no cussing music. We wouldn't hear Project Pat,
oh, okay.
3 6 Mafia, anything like that. It was that
So
real.
Christian rap. So Christian rap.
No, no, of course, the slide. It was
Oh,
regular
okay.
music. Yeah, but it wasn't cussing music. And it was really fun.
Like the
With no
kids bop
alcohol.
version of the music. The kid
Yeah.
bop version. Okay.
Kid bop. Church bop. It was church bop. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. Now there was no alcohol. I had to drink that when I got home. But it was fun.
Yeah, we
So
did.
it's called balance.
Yeah, I was in a choir, so we were always singing. So plus
Mm-hmm.
I was a kid or kiddish. I wasn't going nowhere anyway. I
Yeah.
still be like, I don't know. I'm still contemplating on what I want to do this year. There's a couple different places that got a all you can drink special, and I'm like, maybe I can get a hotel downtown somewhere. And then I'm
That's gonna be
like,
about
maybe,
$400.
well, if there's more than me, then we chip in. I'm just saying. So no, it's not $400. Um, I don't know. Then I'm like, maybe somebody gonna throw a party. Maybe I throw a party. I don't know. I
Me
don't
and
know.
Sonny gonna throw one. You wanna come to our party?
Baby, I'm not invited.
I'm just playing. I'm
No,
just
because
invited.
you know,
I
even if
just
they're
invited.
watching, the neighbor and the neighbor dogs. It's gonna become a dog party, and I don't want to. It's gonna be
It's
like,
just
I'm
one
a
dog.
dog parent. I'm a dog parent. I don't like dogs. It's gonna be more than Sunny that show up if there's dogs.
No, ain't
Let me
nobody
ask.
got.
Let me ask you this question: do you show up
Yes.
to people's house with your dog?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. That's
Because
I. I.
I was just
I
having a
am.
conversation with somebody recently because people was showing up at places with their dog to people's houses.
No. I don't even take him when I go to Chattanooga. I don't take him. I let him stay at the neighbor house.
Okay.
I don't take. He's been to Chattanooga a couple of times, but he was young then, so I had a crate. It was just too much
Mm.
to,
Yeah, because he's bigger. He's not big,
Yeah,
but he's bigger than what he used to be.
right. And
Yeah.
so I don't. I hadn't taken. I doubt if I take him this Christmas because I'm going to visit folks, and I am respectful of other people's houses. Like, no, I'm not gonna bring him. If they don't like dogs, then no, I'm not gonna do that. He's,
Okay. What if they
no.
like dogs? Would you still do it?
If they say it's okay,
Oh, okay, okay. But you would
yeah.
ask. You would ask first.
Oh hell yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm
Be
just not gonna
respectful.
show up with my damn dog. No, I'm not doing that.
Cause I was watching Martha's Vineyard, whatever with the black people.
Oh, with the girl
Summer
that had her
house.
dog there.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, how you go on vacation and you taking your dog
I mean, if I mean
and
I
in a house full of people?
right, no. I'm definitely respectful of other folks. Now if you come to my
Mhm.
house, just know that my dog is here or
Yeah, that's why I
whatever.
don't come there. Problem solved that quick.
But I mean if there was something, if I felt like, everybody's not dog friendly, like if you came, I would ask my neighbor could he stay down there till you at least till you
What?
left. I would. I mean
Okay,
because
then I can do that because that's not how you was used to acting at first. You'll be like, "That's my dog, and that's Sunny house, and Sunny gonna be on the couch, and Sunny gonna be here." Sunny, then Kim's not gonna show up. That's just how that
no,
works.
I mean I'm not gonna do it every time. But you know, to being honest, I ain't gonna do it every time. But till you left, I go, he can go down there and hang out or whatever. But everybody that typically comes to the house, well, since I've had him, let me say that everybody's been fine,
Mm.
with him. But no, I'm not. I don't show up everywhere I go with him. He's been with me to
Okay.
go get my nails done because the manicure. She knows. Yeah, only a couple of times. Now ain't every time.
Do you take your dog to the grocery store too?
Oh no.
Okay.
Uh-uh. He has been when he was younger. I did take him to the liquor store, but I needed some liquor, so I took him with me to the liquor store.
He couldn't just stay in the car.
Bitch, they been knock my
Why
damn
you
car
why
with down.
what why you go run into the store? People have their
The-
dogs in cars all the time. At Publix, they dogs is always in the car, baby.
No, I'm not leaving my dog in the liquor store. Do you not know how I peruse around in the liquor store? He'll be out there for hours.
First of all, you should not be perusing around the liquor store that long.
The liquor store is
either,
like a candy place.
either, either you getting clear or you getting brown. Them your options.
No, I like to see what else is out there. They may be giving samples. Like one time, I didn't take him with me that time, but I had went to Total Wine in Brentwood, and baby, they had a full-fledged party. Now, what if I went in that bad boy and he'd have been in the car, and I'd have been in Total Wine for about 2 hours? Let me tell you, I think they was having like a bridal thing or whatever.
Why are you staying this long in the liquor store? That is the first problem that we need to address.
Let me tell you, they had food. They had samples of food. It was I remember had the Bees was there. They had a DJ because baby he played Wipe Me Down. He was us, and he was in that back honey Wipe Me Down. It was a full-fledged party. I think I called her and I was like, bitch, they got a party going on here in Total Wine. I think I had called Adrian and told her to come, but she ended up going to Reds to the wrong damn liquor store.
Mm.
It was a party. But yeah, when he was younger, I took him into to the liquor store. I don't take him into the grocery store because I'm not doing that. He ain't no seeing eye dog or nothing like that. No.
Seeing that dog.
Go see it, I dog. But I mean, I take him to the. He's been in the. I mean, I take him to places. I took him one time. I met a friend. Me and her did brunch, but I think this was a couple years ago because I had just got my car, and
Okay.
I took him. We went to what's that place in Germantown? Air Bon
Um,
Arrows or Arrow Bon?
oh.
Bon
No.
Arrows or something, whatever. The German restaurant down in Germantown.
Mm.
And I took him down, but we was outside, so that was good. But no, I don't take him everywhere. He'll ride in a car now. He's gotten better with that. Cause let me tell you, when we would go to Memphis, I don't think he really liked Memphis. Cause baby, he be back there hyperventilating. I thought he was about to die.
Your dog hyperventilating.
He was like, I don't think he liked Memphis.
Funny sound like he may need to be on medication.
Let me tell you, he did not like Memphis. He did not like that ride to Memphis. You hear me?
Baby, I'm a whole human. I do not like that ride to Memphis. I told the good Lord, if you let me make it back home, I will never drive to Memphis by myself anymore. What I have come to realize now is that, so the last time I went to Memphis and I drove, one of my friends came with me. We were even having conversations. What I have come to realize is that Memphis drive is not for me. I got to go to Alabama to go to Memphis, because the way my attention span and everything is set up, I can't do it.
Why you got to go to Alabama to go to Memphis?
Because
to have somebody drive?
No. I can drive. I can drive the whole way. I can drive to Alabama and drive to Memphis. I can't drive from my house to Memphis because did you not hear what I said? I told the good Lord if he allowed me to make it home, I'm not going to do that dumb stuff no more. I realized it don't work even with a person in my car, because I was like, I am ready to go to sleep. That is the worst drive. You really don't have anything out there. The one time that I drove by myself, I stopped at every McDonald's and Starbucks that I could find to get coffee and ice cream. Yeah,
from Nashville to Memphis.
And it's not that many places, but I'm just saying.
Not at all.
But I tried. I said I got to do something. And that's when I said, because I don't remember. I don't remember how I got home, other than the fact that it was the good Lord. And I told him, because he allowed me to make it safely, I wouldn't go by myself anymore. So anytime I go, I have to take somebody with me. But I realized that's not really working. I literally still have to go to Alabama to go to Memphis if I want to be alert. I'm not alert. My friend was in the car. We was having a very good conversation, and I was like fighting for my life to stay alert.
Really?
And it was a great conversation we were having, but it was rough. That is not a good drive. And it's not necessarily the drive going to Memphis. That one doesn't necessarily bother me, but it's the drive coming back to Nashville. The drive coming back to Nashville is the worst thing ever in life to me. It does not matter when I drive. It's the worst thing in life. It's painful. I literally don't like when I remember I went to go visit my friend. She lived in Collierville, and this is when I was driving by myself. I do not remember after I stopped at McDonald's and I remember like they were doing like some road construction and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Lord had to have drove me home, because it wasn't me. It wasn't. I'm convinced it was not me that drove home, because I didn't remember no other part of that drive. And that's why I said, oh no, Lord, I understand. I will not drive that solo anymore. I will drive to, and I have drove to Alabama to go to Memphis.
Well,
because at least the Alabama route
ain't no better to me.
No,
coming on, like, what is that, 72? I think.
Baby, you got all them stops. You passing by Ayuga, you in Corinth, you passing by all of these at least places that you can stop.
So you looking at all the stoplights and shit. I don't want all that stop. Like you
No, it's
can't.
not even. It's not even about the stoplights. It's something. Something is so draining, depressing about that drive from Memphis to Nashville. Something ain't right about that drive.
Well, you
It's
know
the
what?
worst
You would.
drive ever. Like I literally no, it has nothing. It has nothing to do. Like you, there's nothing. Like if anything ever happens, you stuck like Chuck. There's no help. There's no nothing. If you go
Oh,
on
if you going the
72,
way you going from Alabama,
no, no, no. No, girl. If you going from Alabama, you on 72. You passing by, you hitting that Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, Iuka, Mississippi, Prince, Mississippi. You hitting all them good spots. You ain't gotta get out. But I'm just saying, if anything ever happened, you good. Cause somebody will see you because them still towns. You going through them small towns. You just on the interstate with no exits. You just on the interstate
well, let me
with
say
no
this
exits. If you
clearly.
driving from Nashville,
Well, you and Sonny had something in common because let me tell you, that drive from when we was in Memphis for 3 months, he hated that. Let me tell you, that drive ran his pressure clean up. I did not know I stopped at least 5 times en route, and I was like, dude, he hated that drive.
I
He hated
understand
it.
him. And like I have taken the road like from Birmingham to I wasn't driving, but from Birmingham to like Mississippi,
Mm-hmm.
from Birmingham to like Memphis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't a bad drive. One, well, I didn't drive, but it wasn't a bad ride. Like because at least even though it's the country and it's Mississippi, like you still see a couple of people every once in a while. You see nobody. You really see nobody. You don't have anywhere to stop. If you run out of gas, baby, you better run. You better
I just
call
felt.
AAA or
Mm-mm.
roadside assistance or somebody and pray that they get there. I'm just saying. That's
I I would say when I lived in Memphis when I was like a permanent not a resident
yeah.
there. So that was like in 2008, maybe to 14 or 16. Can't remember when it was, but anyway, when I moved back here. But I would go. It was easier for me to go to Chattanooga uh through the Mississippi, like through 72, and
Mm,
then hit I can't remember what I hit. I must have hit 24. I can't remember.
yeah,
But
it'll be 24. Yeah.
that ride, it was a boring ride, and I did it nonstop. I didn't get gas probably until and I was in a Honda at that time. And I did that bad boy nonstop. I did not stop or nothing.
Well,
And
you
I
passed
feel
by my
like,
hometown then, because my hometown is on Alpha 72. You would have passed by
well,
then. Well, no,
well,
it's off of 20. It's off of 20. Never mind. It's off of 20.
cause I think by that time is when I got on. Did I hit Decatur? I'm trying to see how did I.
If you hit Decatur, you passed by my hometown. If you didn't hit Decatur and you hit Athens, then you didn't.
I can't remember what if I because I remember getting Decatur hitting 70, or maybe that was just me going to Huntsville.
Mm.
I can't remember. Anyway, I didn't like that ride because it was too many stops for me.
Oh, okay.
But the only reason I would do that route was because I knew if I came 40 and hit 24 going from, coming through Memphis to uh Nashville to Chattanooga. 'Cause I knew that would delay me when I stopped in Nashville because I would
Mm.
stop in Nashville to see people. So I knew if I
Oh,
went the
okay.
other way, I didn't have I could just keep going. And plus, I
Mm.
remember one time I came that route. It was during Thanksgiving. I was hauling ass down there in Bridgeport. I know I was going every bit about 90
Bridgeport
when the
Stevenson.
police when the police pulled me over. And I'm gonna tell you what I was listening to. Gold all in my watch. Gold all in my chain. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, don't believe it, just watch. Trinity Johnson. And I was hitting it. That man pulled me over and gave me a good $300 speeding ticket.
Ooh. I'd be like, sir, I can only get one up to 250. Maybe.
And you know what I'm gonna tell you? I think that was the time. I think that had to be the time when Barack was like he was the president, like he had just become president. And I may have had a Barack sticker on the back of the Honda. Or maybe it was in the front. Or maybe I just had it laying out. Yeah. I remember I got a good $200-$300 ticket that day. And that was Thanksgiving. I didn't get to do no Black Friday sale. I had to give all my
you had
money
to pay for that
speeding
ticket.
Yep. I sure did. I had to pay for that ticket. That that hurt my pocket. But you and Sonny have something in common. Neither one of y'all like to drive to Memphis.
No, I don't mind driving to Memphis, just not this direction. Just not on 40.
Well, just if we ever have to go to Memphis, we are not going to Alabama and then come back. You better put your eye mask on and just ride it on out. Take your glasses off. If I ain't
driving, I don't care. If I ain't driving, I don't care. But if I'm driving, I will go to Alabama. Alabama me.
Just put.
You know what? The casino might be a good thing to do for New Year's Eve.
What casino? As the old folks say. Not down there in Tunica, because that ain't shit. That Tunica is not what it used to be.
For New Year's, me, my sister, and my niece, some years ago, we went to the one in Indiana. I think it's Indiana. But we went on New Year's Day.
Oh, that's Kentucky.
We went on New Year's Day.
Like to go. One of them do big.
We just literally woke up and was like, "You want to go to the casino? Let's go to the casino."
Did y'all win anything?
Probably not. I know I didn't win anything.
I don't ever gamble enough to win. When me and Lay went to Vegas for the Fry Fest 2.0, Lovers and Friends. I'm still mad at that. We got our money back.
The first time I went to Vegas, I won $2,500, $1,500 at one place and $1,000 at the other place. And that's on top of the fact that the people on the plane pretty much gave me my money back because we were in business class, because they only had business class and like coach, and we were in business class and they wanted to sit in business class. And they asked my friends what we were together, and we were like, we ain't together like that. And they was like, oh, no. And we was like, oh, yeah. And we was like, so they gave us like $500, I think like $250 a piece. And we was like, really? Yes, you can have my seat. I ain't never sat in business class anyway. So I don't know what I'm missing. Now the seats that we end up at was the seats at the back, and I would never recommend that because that's just not good.
To sit in the back on the plane.
The back. I mean the back.
Yeah.
The last row.
I sit back there.
It was but yeah. So let me just say, that trip was a free trip.
Well, when we went to the Process 2.0. We didn't really. It just give you enough for the thing to keep winning. To keep coming.
Yeah.
But we end up giving it back anyway, so it was no money. But now, and then too, I don't play enough to win. I think you have to like spend money to win money.
And girl, I didn't spend that much money. I didn't spend as much money when I had won, because I think I won $1,500 at the first place. I think it was like either Excalibur or New York, and then I won the 1,000. Or
how you were playing the slot machine,
circus.
The slot machines.
Because baby, you don't play. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm in Vegas and I can play 20 blackjack. I can play because I know how to count, and I can count to 21, and I can do this. And that money left my hand so quick. I
Quick.
said, let me go back to the spots. And
Oh,
then this like, oh yeah, every time you want to continue to get a card, you got to put more. Stop it. Let me put my $1 or $2 in the slot machine and because I also only play with $5 bills. I will break a 20. Give me five. I feel better when I put $5 in the machine.
really?
I do
I
not
don't
feel
know.
I do not feel good about myself when I put $20 in there.
I don't know. I start off in that bad boy with 20. And when it
Mm-mm.
start doing the line, cash out and take that ticket to another place, to another machine.
Yeah, it's mm-mm. But
But
yeah,
I'll
but
go
that's
like if we was to go to a casino, I would go up there to the one, what is it, Oak Grove or whatever I see the commercials for. I'll go there.
where is
Oak
that one
Grove, send
at?
us some money. Send us some points so we
They
can come.
they send people stuff
Okay, well
because I'm
tag Oak
almost
Grove.
probably there's also Mint. Is the Mint
Yeah,
different
I think is that the one that's in
in Franklin? I used to go man when I lived
no up towards
like
Hendersonville up that way?
yeah Franklin, Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to. Now I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like, let's wake up in the morning on a Saturday, get me some money, let's go.
Well,
And
okay, so we need to tag them so they can invite us out there so we can give a review and see what they giving out right now.
yeah,
Okay, there it is.
the
Mint,
Mint,
you see my glasses? They're green. I
the
need that
Mint.
money. There it
We'll
is.
Oak Grove. We'll take you too. We okay with
There it
that?
is.
Y'all got a hotel.
Put the sisters up.
In fact, we'll even record there if you want to, but not on a Tuesday because we both work. We got to
That
go to work
part.
on Wednesdays. But
That part.
we can come on a weekend and record.
We'll be there Friday. I'll take a half a day. I ask my boss, like, can I have a day off?
Mm.
And we'll
Let's go
post up.
record. Let's go record at the casino.
That is at the casino, as the old folk call it, the casino.
And you know those people at the this is what I never understood about the people at the casino.
Uh-huh.
Because you know Montgomery, that's a big casino
Oh
place.
yeah,
A
because
lot of the
ain't it a casino down that way?
it's two of them. It's the one in Wetumpka and there's one in Montgomery.
Okay.
There was one in Shorter. I don't know if that one still exists. Also, there was the dog track as well. I don't know if they still exist.
Oh, you know what? I
Because the
remember growing up.
Montgomery and the Wetumpka one are Indian land. It's Indian
Hey,
land.
you know what? I
Um,
remember growing up, my grandma would go to the dog track, the Greyhound dog track. But I
mm,
feel like that might have been in Boaz or somewhere. I'm gonna have to
it
ask
might
my
have been.
uncle.
It's probably in Shorter.
Aniston. No, I feel like they would do bus trips and they wouldn't go. It was like Gaston, Aniston, or
Mm,
Boaz or somewhere around that way.
oh.
I asked my uncle.
But you know
He'll tell
what gets me about the casino? Why do people
what,
be in there with their oxygen machine and cigarettes? Why is you
baby.
doing it?
Let me tell you, you gonna see folks in the casino, oxygen, walkers, electric scooters, everything. They could be damn near on hospice. They in there in the casino.
I just never understood cigarettes and oxygen. I feel like that's the worst combination possible.
They're trying to blow everybody up. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Don't be blowing me up because you trying to get in here and get a lick. Don't blow me up. Do what you need to do to win. But I don't want to be here while you in that full-fledged oxygen tank on that motorized scooter right there. Do what they doing.
With the little things in their nose. I'd be like, this is get me away.
That's what the peoples be doing. But yeah, tag them so we can go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let them know we're available.
We're available. We're available.
To host one of their contests and do our podcast.
We can do that. That we can do.
We'll let them
Yes.
know.
We'll let the people know. Yes, that we will do.
So AI
Uh,
generated clips. Make sure
hmm.
you're clipping this so we can tag them. Because whatever clips they give me is what clips we have.
Well, we'll be there. Tell the people, let us there. We are there. We are farmers. Ba, 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 ba.
So, what is your spotlight for tonight, or your shout outs for the last episode of 2024 for the Real Life Fish Friends podcast? We will be back now
We'll be
on,
back, people.
let me tell you what date that is. We will be back on the 7th
Mm.
of January. So, I
Oh,
know
that's a
you're going
date.
to miss us.
No
And if
insurrections on that day.
I know you're gonna miss us. You can still
Mm-hmm.
chat with us at reallifeishfriends@gmail.com. Or you
That's
can
right.
also, if you want to send us a message, you can send us a message
Mm-hmm.
at 615-475-8152. My phone just went acting, it wasn't speeding up to how fast I wanted it to go. So that's 615-475-8152. Also, it's Kimberly Mila on Facebook and Real Life is Friends on the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The I and the G.
The I and the G. So, you know what? I think we can probably share our shout outs. I think my first one will be I will be shouting out my brother Demetrius Smith. He posted on
Oh, I
Facebook,
saw that.
yes, where he is one of the project managers for a hotel that they're building. He works for, I think it's Hendrix Architect firm. I may be wrong, but I'm gonna shout him out. He has been working hard on this hotel in Montgomery. Can't wait for it. It opens next year. I would say summer of next year. So
Okay.
very proud of my brother Demetrius Smith, from building Legos to now building buildings. So that's a plus. So congratulations to him. We'll shout out my bestie Jalea. She's got a new contract in Atlanta that she's working on.
Okay,
So
then congratulations.
she's in the ATL. Um, and you know what? I'm just gonna shout out um everybody, friends, family, uh, you for having me join this podcast, which is new for me. Although I love to talk and love to drink and love to laugh, but I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, being out in the open. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Just thankful, um, for those that have uh rocked with me, been there for me. This year has been there's been some challenges, but you know what? I'm still here.
Hmm.
So I'm thankful and grateful for those. So shout out to everybody. JC, thank you, Jesus. Uh
I
Jesus Christ.
was
Thank you, JC.
like, Jesus Devontae Christ.
That is. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. But also again, just thanks to the fam, and the friends, again, 2024, excited about 2025 and what's to come. So thank you to everybody. So I will share shout outs with you today. So what shout outs you have?
Well, I wasn't planning on doing any shout outs, but I will might as well go ahead and give a shout out to my mama because um she is hilarious. I already talked about this on Twitter. I mean on the Tick and the Talk. And I talked to her about it today. But my mama had a whole bunch of happy birthday bags,
Mm-hmm.
and she said she didn't want them birthday bags to go to waste. So I'm gonna read you a couple of my mama birthday bags that she created with her Sharpie.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Jesus! It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jesus! P is for party, a Christmas party. Celebrate, a king is born. Wait, a king is born. Let's celebrate. Hooray! It's Christmas. When I tell you that older I get, the more I'm like, my mama's quirky personality is very similar to my personality. We both have a very weird, dark, twisted sense of humor. Um, and that's evidenced by her doing birthday bags for Christmas
What? Wait
because
a
it's
minute.
Jesus' birthday.
Wait a minute. What was the one she said? Hooray. It's your
And
Ooh,
it's on
bless
my
you,
it's
beautiful.
and it's on my tick and a talk now.
Oh my God.
Hooray, it's Christmas. But it's on my I have the pictures and everything because I told her that I was going to tell the TikTok people about her being creative. And then she
Okay.
proceeded to send me the bags. So to
Are they
me,
brown paper bags or
no,
how
no, no,
are
they're
they?
happy birthday bags.
Okay.
Go to my TikTok, all in my head. Kimberly's all in my head.
Okay. I think
Go to
I'll
my
probably go
TikTok,
TikTok. You
or
know I'm
maybe
new
it's
to
all in
the
my head
TikTok street.
365. But go to there and you will see that the pictures because I posted them because she sent them, so that lets me know she wanted people to see it. But shout out to her.
Oh, shout out to Mama.
And shout out to all the viewers, all the people that have subscribed with me making the transition from the Ops podcast to the Real Life is Friends podcast. Thank you for listening, commenting, subscribing. I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate the love.
Mhm.
And tell more people to subscribe and comment and engage with us.
That's
Um,
it.
but yep.
We
But
thank y'all.
this is like I said, that last episode of 2024, 2025. There's a lot that we're gonna talk about. I do have the ninja slushy. Um, I I I can't do a full demonstration potentially because it takes an hour. But I might
An
be able
hour
to
for it
do
to make a
something
slushy?
for the frozen ones. Well, sometimes
Mm,
it can be a little bit shorter than that, but just for the sake of time, it says about an hour. Um,
mm.
so we'll have a lot more drinks because I have seen a lot more drinks. Um, so there's a lot more things, a lot more TV watching. Like I said, let us know. If you let us know right now, we definitely should be able to watch it by, by January the 7th.
By
Just
January
saying.
7th.
Just saying. We should be able to use it. I got a lot of days off. My good job that gave me a lot of days off. We get Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. We get New Year's Day and
Mm.
New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And I ain't never worked a job that gave me New Year's Eve off.
Oh
So,
my. Okay.
so
Well, hey, healthcare don't die. They always open.
you
So
know that in
I
retail.
yeah, I had to tell stories about my retail days. When I would lie and say I had a trip plan, had not nan trip plan. I was just going across the state line.
This must be when you was in Alabama.
Never worked a holiday.
Yo,
Nope. With
those
no
that mighty hour and 45-minute drive to get from Huntsville to Chattanooga.
but not if it's a have me. Not if it's a have me. Book it up around there making $8.50 on a holiday. Nope. Me and my mom was at the JC Penney's right there getting them Cracker Jack boxes. Yeah, that's a different day, different story. But
Yeah.
thank y'all.
Yeah, it's been realish.
Yes,
Again,
it is.
episode
Peace
6
out.
of the Real Life is Friend podcast is a wrap. We'll see you in the 20.
Yay!
and the 25.
Peace out, Girl Scouts, as I tell the people at work. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
They selling Girl
Boy
Scout
Scouts.
cookies right now.
Huh?
They're selling Girl Scout cookies right now. But let's just wrap
Damn,
this up.
already?
Mm-hmm. But
Damn,
bye.
Bye. Oh, I don't hit. Oh, I hit the leave on my button. Oh shit.